Come on, baby, come on. Chelsea are through to the FA Cup final for the fourth time in the last 5 years. Chelsea have just beaten Man City 1-0. Who cares? Welcome back to Yorkshire Lad Talks Football and welcome to another video. This time your match reaction to Chelsea 1, Man City, the so-called best team in the world, 0. How nice does that sound? How nice does that sound? Chelsea have just beaten Man City in the FA Cup semi-final at Wembley Stadium to book their place in the FA Cup final. Fantastic. As I've said, the fourth time in the last 5 years. What a record that is. And Tuchel's Chelsea just march on. They march on with great pride. What a performance. It's your match reaction, so you know what you're going to get. You're going to get your 5 key talking points. And you're going to have a breakdown of what happened in that game. But Chelsea have booked their place in the FA Cup final. Said it wrong, but FA Cup final. Great performance. And I tell you what, it's a real testament to where Tuchel's took this side, because I love Lampard to pieces. He's a Chelsea icon. He was a Chelsea legend. He's a Chelsea legend still. And every Chelsea fan loved what he was doing as a manager. But I think Tuchel's taken this side to a new level in terms of the fact that we're just a winning machine. And I don't think many teams can beat us. I genuinely don't. I'm starting to look at this final stages of the season where we're coming into an FA Cup final. We're coming into a Champions League semi-final. And I'm starting to think, and the top 4 possibly as well, I'm starting to think that we are going to finish the season on such a high. We're going to win the Champions League. You've heard it here first. I've told you that already. But you're finishing the season with a Champions League possible Champions League win, an FA Cup possible win, and finishing the top 4 as well. That'd be just an amazing season. West Ham losing today, and Chelsea have just beaten not West Ham. What am I on about? Just beaten Man City to almost rub salt into the wounds. Yes, it's not a league game, but we've come back. West Ham have lost and Chelsea won in the FA Cup semi-final. It's just fantastic. What a great weekend for Chelsea Football Club. And I'm going to break down, I'm going to give you 5 key talking points as usual, and 5 reasons as to why I believe Chelsea won the game. So going into number 1, I'm talking about Chelsea's new signings. Chelsea's new signings are starting to click. First of all, thank you for coming into the live stream. I really appreciate your support. Cheers for the comments, likes, subscriptions, all that good stuff. But yeah, Chelsea's new signings, absolutely. They're starting to click, and they're starting to come into the form that we knew they would when we bought them, because we signed these top players. We signed Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner, Kai Havertz. Who else did we sign in the summer? But more importantly, them 3, the most expensive, the attacking signings, they're starting to click, and it's fabulous. It's fabulous to see. Yeah, Hakim Ziyech, absolutely marvellous today, and that leads Chelsea's new signings are starting to click. There's a lot of money spent in the summer. There's a lot of hope. Chelsea are going to close that gap between them and Liverpool in the Premier League title race. Yes, Liverpool have fallen off. Yes, Chelsea have started to pick up since Tuchel arrived. But I think next season, Tuchel's already mentioned it in his press conferences, and I think Chelsea are going to bounce on from this. I think there's a real sense of brilliance around Chelsea at the minute, and just complete utter. You can't even explain it, but the feeling around the club is just fantastic, and Chelsea are going to places that we haven't seen for a while, and we're taking it to them levels that the likes of Jose took it to, the likes of Di Matteo took it to when Chelsea won the Champions League, and we're going to them levels. And Tuchel's got this winning, he's set this winning DNA into Chelsea's side at the minute, and I genuinely can't see Chelsea losing a game at the minute. I go into a game against Man City in the fucking semi-final of the FA Cup, and Chelsea I have every confidence that Chelsea are going to batter Man City or beat them. And we dominated City. We dominated City for the first half, especially. City came back as expected, wanting to get that equaliser. But I never really felt that City were going to cause us much trouble. It's a testament to where Tuchel's took this side. And I think we're just becoming we've become a winning machine that can't be stopped almost. But that's my first key point. It's about the new signings. It's about how they're just embedded into the squad and turning this side into a real winning machine. But yeah, the second key talking point, it leads nicely on from that, and it's about individuals, including this one, Hakim Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech, fantastic today, got the winning goal. I think it was in about 60th minute. Great ball by Mason Mount in behind for Timo Werner. Timo Werner runs onto it, uses his pace to get in behind, breaks the offside trap and plays it across to Hakim Ziyech, who was a tap-in. Yes, the goal weren't amazing. Yeah, the build-up was amazing, but Hakim Ziyech, he was always going to finish it. He's got too much quality not to finish that. But I think more importantly, Hakim Ziyech has found his rhythm. He's starting to find his rhythm. We had the FA Cup quarter final about 3 weeks ago, and he got that second goal against Sheffield United, and that's exactly what we've seen from Hakim Ziyech at Ajax. Just brilliance. And that's why we signed him. We spent 38 million on him. And when we saw him against Tottenham Hotspur in that Champions League semi-final, I think it was, he was unbelievable. And I've seen it many times in the Champions League. Hakim Ziyech has just been fantastic in the Champions League with Ajax. And his quality is starting to come through at Chelsea now. And we're starting to see the player that we always thought we had. Yes, his form's dropped. Yes, his form hasn't been able to pick up to the standards that we actually hoped when we signed him. We thought probably Hakim Ziyech was the one to unlock this Chelsea potential. We thought this guy was the one to just elevate the squad in so many ways. But it hasn't worked out for him as much as it probably should have. But he's starting. It's coming through. It's coming through. Absolutely, it's coming through massively. And Ziyech is really starting to produce. And his goal today is just a testament of, as I've said, a testament before. But it's a testament of where he's come from since the early stages of the Frank Lampard era. Yes, he started well under Frank, but his form dropped off dramatically under Tuchel, and he's really picking up now. And that leads nicely on to the third key talking point, and it's about Timo Werner. Timo Werner's come under a lot of critics at Chelsea. He's had a lot of critics from the media, commentators, everything, everyone, more importantly. But yeah, Werner, in brilliant performance today, worked his socks off, showed his quality, getting that assist for the Hakim Ziyech goal to send Chelsea through to the FA Cup final. And yeah, I thought today Werner was flawless. He was brilliant. He was running behind, working them centre backs, and it's a real good show of what he can do. And Werner, yes, people still get on his back. Chelsea fans still get on his back. Me being one of them, but I think this performance could do him the world of good. And that leads nicely on to the fourth key talking point, and it's about Reece James. Reece James, I've spoke about Reece James quite a lot recently because I've talked about how he doesn't offer so much an attack because we're playing a 5 at the back. He has to play a wing back, and I've said his attacking side needs to be worked on. I thought he was brilliant today defensively. He was up against Sterling, Sterling, a great left winger, one of the best left wingers in the league. England's left winger, and a lot of players have come up against Sterling and said, yeah, he's probably the toughest challenge we've faced in terms of raw ability, and saying it's been a tough game. But yes, Reece James dealt with him magnificently, and he countered that with his brilliant attacking thrust. Brilliant performance by Reece James, and I think it was a key reason to why Chelsea didn't actually face many problems from City today. But yeah, Reece James, fantastic. And that leads nicely on to the fifth key talking point. And it's about our 5 at the back. Yes, Reece James is part of that 5 at the back. But the 5 at the back as a collective, in terms of Reece James, Azpilicueta, Rudiger, Thiago Silva, Chilwell. Oh my God, they were just flawless. They were so compact, so rigid. Nullified any chances of City playing through us. They were just fantastic. Rudiger winning. Oh God, they were just brilliant. They were just brilliant. I can't praise them enough, because this five at the back has come under a lot of scrutiny. We've had the likes of Christensen coming in for the likes of Thiago Silva's been injured. I hope Thiago Silva's injury is not too serious, because he could be pivotal for us going forward in the Champions League, etc. And the FA Cup, because he's got that knowledge and know-how, experience. We beat Man City today. We beat Man City. And we beat Man City, I'd say, people are going to go, oh yeah, Chelsea have just lost. Yeah. Well, Chelsea have just narrowly beat City. City had the ball second half. Did they once look like they were going to score? Did they help? Did they fuck? No, they didn't. Chelsea completely nullified any chance of City playing out, and it was the five at the back that did that. They were compact, rigid, as I said. They were just robust. They were just brilliant, as they have been for the last so many weeks. We've only conceded 5 goals, I think it is, in 16, 17 games, which is a ridiculous record. And our extra defensive man in terms of 5 at the back, going from 4 into a 5, I just think it's helped massively. And Tuchel's brought in this. He's brought in the winning mentality, but he's brought in the fact that we can go into a game knowing that we can actually defend a lead. Lampard, under Lampard we did look suspect, and we looked vulnerable to a counter attack, especially. And Tuchel's fixed that. He's fixed that massively. And Chelsea look this solid unit at the back, and we press as a unit. We work as a unit. More importantly, we are a team. And the togetherness in the side is just fantastic. And Tuchel's brought this just brilliant aura to Chelsea's side, and I think that's why Chelsea are performing so well at the minute. And they're my 5 reasons why I believe Chelsea won against Man City 1-0, but most importantly, dominated the Premier League. Champions, not the previous champions, but they were favourites as well, and they're going to win the league this year. But we dominated them from minute 1. Yes, they might have come on in the second half and give us a few problems, but it's always expected. But I think Chelsea was just phenomenal today, and that's my 5 reasons as to why I believe Chelsea beat Man City 1-0. And yeah, if you like the video, drop a like, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and up the Chelsea.